Say it. Jimmy's Pizza. Little toddler girl named Holly. Purple. So, starting to see what the Joe Zillig or the Antilla Joe or the Antilla Man did. See why they screwed over Balboa Park Jimmy, or the Cowboys or whatever, because he was disabled or mentally. So one boy tries to come and help him. They screwed that over. And then, Antilla Joe, the All-American, tries to pretend to save Holly Puler. So basically they run the sex trade. The Roble Knight or Red Randy, Gordon, Airy 138, the other reason, and Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, basically, or Doug King, Morgan, Steve Jones, whoever, Oyster Cracker Man, in their blue boy boxes. See why the Indian Women Horizons Church and the Episcopal Church man act sketchy, and their whole thing with St. Vincent's. So it's all a big sham. So Ellery and them, see why Bernard and them obsess over Bailey and Kim, because they did the same thing as Joe. Harry and them did. And then they obsess over my cousins or the Schwartzes, pairs of girls, or the Menard girl or whatever. So they place it in on purpose so they can run the sex trade, and it's tearing them up. And now all of a sudden they want to, like I said, Clockwork Orange it and be good after they're nailed. But he didn't do it to save Holly or Amanda or any of them. So the four of them could fuck. Just like Harry and them said. So that's basically what Perlita and Bernard do. That's what they initially wanted to start anyway. Red is for adult. And look what it created, Perlita. Now she's all trying to claim the blue with the Oyster Cracker Man. Now that they know that the purple has been up after they got caught. Starting to see Elton Anderson purple, Don Wiley purple, Ellery purple, Oyster Cracker Man and his black bike of purple. Now they switched to blue. And then see what the Negroes and them are doing. Red Elton running around. And then they run a sex trade. And they rape and mutilate children with it. All starting with Holly. And so that's why Joe comes down on me and Holly, because of mixed skin. Because Amanda's blonde. White purity. There you guys go. So then Jim Neal, Balboa Park Jim, starting to get it. It's not really hard. And then they probably went after Aaron and Victor and then Justin. So it's a group of adult men who are hypocrites. See Karen Foster Country and Western and Carnies and Ghetto Life. That's their scam. Revolves around my cousins because Joe and them screwed us over. You had to have committed murder and rape and mutilation, Joe and Harry. Bernard, 61 Oyster Cracker Man, you guys stole it. You're not the bitten Mr. Dave or whoever, Pitkin Street, Jamaica Street. And that's why they obsess over the girls. So as long as you guys do that, the dumber you'll look, and they'll probably keep doing it. And now you guys know that Joe and Bernard and Perlita sit around and lie, trying to produce law. And a lot of it has to do with the Schwartzes, because they probably got nailed for it before. Haley and Miranda probably got them Disney cheeks. And then they try to frame the SEALs. And or the fighter pilots of Blue Angels and shit. See, Bernard, you work with Doug and or Mr. Menard. And then Perlita and Jordan Fowler, the racist to golf club swing. John Forrest or whoever. John Hoffman, Adam Reed. You got quite a business going there, Harry. Not as pure clean as you all had hoped, bitted fat Perlita. You wanted water. You wanted coffee. You wanted McDonald's. Tomb Raider boy. See? They're trying to dig into the tomb, I guess. Fairmount faggot, giggling and snickering. The chair rapist, the barnyard rapist, the blue room rapist, the hillbilly obsession. So now you guys know why they march them in. Shh, that's your business, Robo Rapist Night. It's not what this shit's meant for. You guys killed for it, and look, didn't turn out to be the greatest thing in the world. Like I said, maybe that's why Joe got smacked down by a couple of girls for screwing over another brother. And then you guys used the African American in the Navy to run the scam. Through Ivan. And then what? Miss Conway. Blonde. It's not really hard to see what you guys are doing. It's shitty. But Joe got smacked down. And then they got smacked down for trying it out here again. Third time. Like I said, Joe, just because you guys don't see it in the Centuries Road doesn't mean it's not still working. Contained. It's not your shit, Joe. You went after me and Greg and then Beswick. And then Paul. And then Miller. And then or Jewish Colonel Milkover, Colin Powell. And then NASA, and then JPL, and then the Hiltons, Bowmans, and Kennedys. Wow, like I said, Joe, long way from what we used to be. Isn't this fun? See, then they attack on NBC or Leno or Tom Cruise, because some of those actors used to come out here and know some stuff. Then they attack on McBride or whatnot. So Bernard has to make up a fucking carny story. You killed the cop? No. You steal the bidet? No. You raped and murdered this? You killed the Kim? No. You're the ones committing all the crimes, Bernard LaFagula Chance and Perlita Joan Quinn ones of the ghetto, because you're obsessed with it, Carney boy. Now we know who did the Carney tank dumps in the sloppy seconds. It's because you guys want to get laid and steal people's shit. And well, that's a burden. And then he wants to run a police state. So let him set it up, let them be the hypocrites, and warn all the friends. You know, stay away from these people in those areas. You have to save a lot of cops, save a lot of military, save a lot of tech company time. They get to go off and have fun somewhere else, while the group of you run your scam, and well, it won't last long, bit of the fat. And I ain't marrying Georgiana or you, Perlita or Alyssa or Jordan, because a lot of you have are boyfriends already, and you know. So there's your scam for what it's worth. I hope getting laid and stealing all that shit, Joe, and showing off was worth it with Ellery and all them for the bit of the bees to cover up you guys destroying another woman's stuff. And say, Holly and Heather, kindergarten teacher, see, I still love you. And that's what I'm sticking with, not the Negro crap.